Bula here in Tavwa, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula Minaka, I'm Linda Form. I studied SUVA. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Osinate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm a curator from Nandi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nandi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news tonight, millions of dollars owed to the Nosori Town Council. Man shares painful memories of Christchurch shooting. And 3 people in hospital after accident.
From the studios of FBC SUVA, Amrita Sagar.
Millions of dollars is owed to the Nosori Town Council as ratepayers are lagging behind with their payments. Council Chief Executive Dear Narayan says they will take appropriate action in order to recover these rates. And SAINIANI BOILA tells us more.
Some ratepayers in Nosori Town is not updating their payments, and this has totaled up to more than $2 million.
Reminders to them to please see that your rates are paid in full. We will not hesitate to take appropriate action to recover the cost, because when opportunities are given, try to make use of it. That is what my council is urging to my ratepayers.
Narayan says ratepayers should make use of the grace period given by the government.
The government has given opportunity to waive all the interest, so it will be a huge relief to them if they take this on board and clear their rates. Rather than expiry of this opportunity, there will be certain strategies put by the council in terms of recovering from those people who are still pending or outstanding in rates.
I think if they don't want to pay, they need to be taken to court.
If they don't want to pay their rates, they don't have to be providing services in Nosori Town.
There needs to be stringent law in place to enable these business operators to pay their rates.
More than 1,600 business operators are currently registered to provide services in Nosori Town, which caters for Tailevu, Rewa and the Naitasiri province. SAINIANI BOILA, FBC News.
4 months after the massacre in Christchurch, one of the survivors, Arsad Ali, says Friday, March 15th is the date he can never forget, and it will always haunt him. As a survivor from the shooting incident, the former Nasinu soccer coach was emotional while describing his experience to FBC News. Police is currently searching for the driver of a vehicle that was involved in an early morning accident at Nandovu Lotoka. Spokesperson Anna Naisora confirms the driver fled from the scene and allegedly smelt of liquor. Naisora says the driver lost control of the vehicle and hit an oncoming black vehicle. An investigation continues as 5 people are in hospital with minor injuries. Meanwhile, according to an eyewitness, Wesake Sanganivalu, firefighters were the first respondents at the scene, and he claims that passengers were drinking in one of the vehicles that was involved in the accident. The late well-known Fiji Broadcasting Corporation radio and TV presenter Malakai Ngangadava was laid to rest at his family burial ground at Navulokani in Naitasiri yesterday. FBC staff joined Ngangadava's family and the Vanua to farewell him. SAINIANI BOILA reports that the Duru show host died at his home in Navulokani last Wednesday at the age of 46.
A sea of black falls the village of Navulokani in Naitasiri as the late Malakai Ngangadava made his final journey home. Late Ngangadava's brother, Sakiasi Nakaisawa, described him as a man of qualities who was always ready to help everyone in the family. Nakaisawa says the late Ngangadava has made his family proud and is well known in Fiji and abroad.
Mala is always there to assist the family, his siblings, here in Fiji and abroad, and is willing to contribute to the development of his Vanua and the church.
Ngangadava, who is commonly known as Malakai, pioneered Fiji's first Titoke television show, Rui. Presenting his eulogy, FBC's Chief Financial Officer Vimlesh Sagar described the late Ngangadava as a man who grabbed opportunities that would benefit the Itoke community with both hands.
He had very quickly made the best of impressions by demonstrating his willingness and bravery to tackle every task assigned, and always took a chance to take a risk for the sake of educating his viewers.
He is survived by his daughter. SAINIANI BOILA, FBC News.
Up ahead, USB Open Day a hit in LABASA. And Foreign Ministers puts forward recommendations for PIFTs. Details after the break.
Hi, BOILA. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, my name is Sotiama here in Ba. We love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
BOILA, I'm Miri. I'm from Lotoka and I love Gold FM because they play all my classic hits.
Hi, my name is Fiona from Tavua and I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, I'm Ini from Raki Raki. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Pensioners have today been reminded that they are not forgotten and have been urged to stand up against the ills of society. Speaking at the Fiji Pensioners Association 45th Annual General Meeting, Minister for Agriculture Dr. Mahendra Reddy highlighted that pensioners have an important role to play in determining a good future for Fiji. REECE with the story.
While speaking to the pensioners in Vatuanga today, Dr. Mahendra Reddy encouraged them to stand up and speak out against the deteriorating values within the society.
The other responsibility of yours is towards your members. But I personally would say that your greater responsibility is to define a future Fijian society for future generation. I think that is your greater responsibility.
The Fiji Pensioners Association president says they now have plans to get a building for its members.
For some time now, since I took over presidency, it was my aim to make sure that the Pensioners Association acquires a piece of land where we can build a small shelter, and in that we can accommodate our members, maybe have a room where they can come and relax from the west, and also have some maybe spend a day there enjoying a cup of coffee and reading newspaper. Currently we are grateful to the government that they given me a small office near the government buildings, but I would like to see that there is a place for the pensioners.
Currently, the Pensioners Association has over 500 members and they convene annually to discuss ways they can continue to build their network. REECE, FBC News.
Students from all over Vanuatu converged in LABASA yesterday for the University of the South Pacific Open Day. For many, it was an opportunity to get first-hand information about the career paths they wish to take. TURAGAIVIU has more.
Over the past half a century, the University of the South Pacific has churned out thousands of graduates in 12 Pacific Island countries.
I went to Emirates, studied very hard there, got my scholarship back, and the product of that is standing right here before you.
With only a few months left before these students leave secondary school, the USB Open Day yesterday has provided them with an opportunity to get a better understanding of the careers they wish to take.
I think that this has encouraged me and given me more employment opportunities, careers to choose for me, and I am very thankful to USB.
Chief guest LABASA businessman Paul Jaduram says while USB continues to shape the future of thousands of students every year, there is hope the wider Vanua level community will also be catered for.
Given the knowledge and depth of experience USB LABASA campus has, I'm confident that USB will continue to demonstrate its intellectual capacity and create new and innovative ways of reaching out to our isolated and rural and remote communities.
Themed Shaping Pacific Futures, the USB Open Day attracted hundreds of students from all over Vanuatu. ELENOA, FBC News.
Tavoa District Secondary School has won the Best Film Award for the film Lai Reward at the 14th Annual Kula Film Awards. The film depicts what the students believe were issues young people and communities face today that include peer pressure, substance abuse and rape. REECE reports.
The Best Film Award was something students of Tavoa District Secondary School did not expect to win. However, they believe their film was relevant to what is happening in today's society.
Like every second news that comes in the media is about rape. So they would want to advocate on what could be done. Effects, probably if they wish to showcase to their peers if you probably join the wrong group and the wrong decision making, those are some of the effects. You could probably end up in that case, that scenario, like the girl that was raped.
While officiating at the event, Attorney General Aya Said Qayyum assured students that government will continue to support the arts industry.
Dance, art, literature, paintings gives you an avenue to express yourself, to be able to talk about issues that you feel very close about. So whether it's teenage pregnancy, whether it's drugs, whether it's about employment, unemployment, whether it's about how you see the future of your country, of yourself, what are the issues that you think that we should be discussing? What are the things that affect you emotionally, personally, as a society, as a community, as a school, as a province, as a country, as a world? So these are various forms of expressing yourself, and we want to nurture that.
A total of 35 schools participated in this year's film competition, and over 300 pieces of art was submitted for the art competition, while the Fiji Link dance competition is currently being held at the FMF Gymnasium in SUVA. Lena Reece, FBC News.
2 ministerial meetings held ahead of the Pacific Islands Forum concluded in SUVA yesterday. At a special Forum Economic Ministers meeting on Thursday, ministers endorsed a proposal for a resilience facility for the region and commended it to Forum leaders for consideration. The Pacific Resilience Facility, which focuses on preparedness, is a direct response to this region's call for a financing platform that is easily accessible and is tailored to the needs of our Pacific economies. At the Forum Foreign Ministers meeting yesterday, ministers discussed a range of issues focused under the theme of securing our future in the Pacific. Foreign ministers agreed a range of recommendations to be put forward to forum leaders at the Pacific Islands Forum meeting in Tuvalu next month. Ahead in sports, Dean's champs taken to the wire by Minos. And Lautoka records second win at BOG. This and more coming up.
My name is Neha and I'm from Karavi and Mirchi FM it's hot. हम आचल नसोरी से मिर्ची FM बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शारा प्रकाश बात करते हैं और तावा में मिर्ची FM सब कंसर्न and मिर्ची FM it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in SUVA. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi. We love listening to Mirchi FM in LABASA.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Ratu Kandavu Level School has once again qualified for all grades in Vodafone Dean semi-finals next weekend. But it was their under-18 side that just managed to escape Latter-day Saints College in their quarter-final clash. RKS defeated LDS 15-6 in the quarter-final. LDS led for most of the game, but RKS showed their experience and managed to come back and win the contest. LDS played their hearts out and never looked like a minor for once in the match. RKS will take on Duvu College next weekend in the semi-final, while QVS will meet Maris Brothers High School in the second semi. Duvu College and Queen Victoria School were the first two teams to book their Vodafone Dean semi-final spots for next weekend. Duvu thrashed Nasinu Secondary School 46-13 in their quarter-final clash at the ANZ Stadium in Suva, while QVS beat Natambua High School 8-5. Aquila Dama reports.
The slippery conditions didn't affect Duvu's campaign as they were unstoppable today right from the start against Nasinu Secondary School.
Duvu, the pick up and go. They're very close. They got numbers out wide. They elect to go through, but the try is there. They've got numbers out wide, and they should easily score over here. And another try. Oh, that's a good pass from the fullback Vunima Kolevu, and now the chase and the dive, and it's still there for Duvu.
Nasinu had their moments as well in the first half with 2 tries before half-time.
So Penioni Nandoki was shown the yellow card for Duvu, and Nasinu go over, and the try has been given. Good work by mistake by Duvu, and now Nasinu can capitalize. Straight run!
But it was all Duvu in the second half with 29 unanswered points through the typical Nandronga running rugby style.
Wangayavana, and Vuvu have turned it over, and the pass over the top is good. Cirilo Jumia, that was beauty. That's his first touch, and he produces a try. Mesake Tove.
In the second quarterfinal, former Dean's champion QVS had to work extra hard against Natambua High School. Both teams scored a try each, and Natambua led for most of the game, but it was QVS who managed a penalty which made the difference.
Choneleko. Now going forward, that's a brilliant finish, and the try to Lesi Korovavala. Lesi Korovavala. Quick taps. Velikesa took it up, and QVS. Waisea Kororua. They go over the line. The try is there.
Vuvu College reached the final last year while QVS failed to make the semi-final. Aquila Dhama, FBC Sports.
Laleen Memorial School has failed to make the Vodafone Dean semi-final after going down to Southern Zone champion Marist Brothers High School 26-22. Marist looked the more structured side out of the two in their quarterfinal clash at the ANZ Stadium. Marist fullback Vuate Karawalevu made the difference with 4 penalties and 2 conversions for Marist.
Yeah. And going through Aravisa, the halfback. Gets it away, they play the short side, and Laleen go over the top. So, away, out quickly from Joe Ravisa, and Marist! This is an intercept and a try to Rusiate Mbalai Tamavua. They try and go the other way. Now in the corner, can Laleen dot in the corner? Yes, they can. What? They're very close to the try line. No. 2017 at the moment, and he's made it 23-17. Vuate Karawalevu. A penalty on the 11th minute, a penalty on 27 minutes, and now a penalty on 70 minutes. And yes, it's good. And he makes it now 26 points to 17.
The All Blacks are convinced their new twin playmaker approach can unlock the meanest defence, starting with the ferocious challenge from South Africa in Wellington. Much of the focus at Westpac Stadium tonight will be how the world champions function, with Richie Mo'anga at 5'8" and Bearden Barrett in his new role at fullback. But it's the loose forwards who are grabbing the attention as well. Lautoka won their second match of the Inc. Mobile Battle of the Giant tournament today. Lautoka defeated Nandi 2-0 this afternoon. The goals were scored by Aaron Edward and Zibra Sahib through a penalty. Both teams were locked at 0-0 at half-time. Epeli Rokotuva was red-carded in the match for 2 yellow card offences. 3 other players who were yellow-carded in the match include Samuel Nrundu, Rusiate Matarerenga and Penny Tungi Langula. Lautoka coach Ajinesh Prasad says they had to take a cautious approach.
First half we were a bit cautious and that was our game plan, to be cautious and to come fighting in the second half. And there's the game, basically there was a game plan which worked. And end of the day, we have a very unique belief that we have our word, just belief. And that's what had happened. The boys had belief and we in the semis now, I suppose.
In another BOG match today, SUVA thrashed Tavua 8-1. It was pretty much a wet start to the day because there's an active trough of low pressure that is affecting the country. We take a look at the west. It was very humid. Occasional rain and drizzle was experienced. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, periods of rain, heavy at times, and possible thunderstorms were experienced as well. In the north, it was partly cloudy with some showers earlier in the day. At sea, a strong wind warning remains in force for all Fiji waters. For the tides, low tide will be at 8:18 p.m. with high tide at 1:50 tomorrow morning. You can expect sunrise to be at 6:37. As for tomorrow, occasional showers over the eastern parts and the interior of the larger islands is forecast. It will be cloudy with brief showers elsewhere. And looking further on to Monday, cloudy periods with some showers over the interior and eastern parts of the larger islands. Recapping the main stories, millions of dollars owed to the Nassori Town Council. Man shares painful memories of Christchurch shooting, and 3 people in hospital after accident. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. Onto the poll question, and this week we're asking, should further prison terms be implemented for inmates found with contraband? Visit our FBC website to answer. Well, do send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email, fbcnews@fbc.com.fj, or share it with us via our Facebook page, FBC News. You can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News or hashtag FBC News. And that was your FBC News for tonight. Until next time, good night.
We love Today FM. Today FM rocks. Bula Minaka, I'm Linda Form. I studied SUVA. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Asnate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm Makereta from Nandi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nandi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.